Hi guys, I thought I would just do a little preface before the vlog starts. These vlogs were taken in early September, and little did we know then what would happen just under a month later in Israel, of which we saw one of the worst attacks on Jewish people since the Holocaust. I feel it's important to still get these vlogs out there to showcase the beauty of the country, highlight the people, the food, everything that we experience, and show you what a beautiful country it is. That being said, my comments will not be a place to argue this. It is not a place of conflict. If there are any pro-Palestine comments, anything like that, they will be removed. I am very strong on my pro-Israel stance, and if that means you unfollow me, then by all means, yeah. Enjoy these vlogs for what they are, which is a family of 4 going away to Israel for a trip to experience what it's like for the first time. And yeah, I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you soon.
I never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know.
Hi guys, good morning. We're just getting ready. Well, I'm ready. Sophie.
I'm ready. I'm just putting my shoes on.
Well, yes. Sophie's always running behind lately. But no, we are off to Jerusalem today. We are going down for breakfast first, and then we will get the train from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. I think that takes about 45 minutes. I think we're getting the 9:15 train. But yeah, come along. We'll show what we can.
This is our outfits of the day. Long trousers, covered.
Well, cover-ish, because you've got holes in it. You might need to put something over it.
Well, I've got my scarf. And then
I've just gone all black.
we're at the train station in Tel Aviv, heading to Jerusalem. His mother, looking very Jewish. Great wig you got, Mum.
To the station. We want
The one that's up there.
There's only one.
The one that... Anyone.
I don't know, it doesn't say.
Cool.
restaurants you go to now, they say card only. Some pubs, we find a lot of shop business.
They wanted to do it even more after COVID. 24-hour supermarkets or petrol stations are card only because that stops getting rid of it in the past.
In Europe and here, I've seen Beitar was so bad. They sold their own
Oh yeah, they fined them something like 20,000 shekels because they were too wild. They get rowdy.
So heading into the old city.
This is the famous I Love Jerusalem sign. Every city has an I Love sign for their own city. This is the Jerusalem one. Exhausting, but...
Some of the gates into the old city are direct entry, but the ones that turn really slow down
Now you can see there's a giant hole in the wall. This is Jaffa Gate, but there's a hole in the wall. So really anyone could get in. It's not very defensible nowadays.
We're in the Christian and Armenian quarter here. St. David's Tower, or David's Tower. And we're heading on.
So 1948, Israel's independence war, when we declared statehood, we were independent from the British, and we were attacked by 6 Arab armies all at the same time with the intention of wiping us out. The Jordanians, we won the war, although we lost 1% of our entire population, which was significant, and we lost half of the old city and other parts of Judea and Samaria, you know, what they call the West Bank. Hence, all the bullet holes, the fighting was extreme here. After 1948, when we lost this side of the old city, this side was taken over by the Jordanians. Not a single Jew remained. They slaughtered all the Jews. They kicked out the ones that somehow survived the slaughter. Not a single Jew and not a single Jewish institution or shul or synagogue remained on that side. And this was the closest we could get to the Western Wall, to the Kotel at the time. For those 19 years, from 1948 to 1967, you could stand here as a Jew, but you couldn't go beyond. And the fighting continued here in 1967 when the Jewish battalions came and tried to unite and liberate the city, which they did ultimately, thank God, they succeeded. But this is why you see all the bullet holes chopped up in this here wall. The closest... You're looking at Jerusalem and it is just stunning. It really is. This is to the south. We came from the west of Jerusalem, which is the modern city where all the high rises and the markets are and the light rail. This is to the south of the public. They're still excavating currently. Every day they're excavating here. This all used to be a parking lot up until about a year ago when they accidentally found old stones, and then they ripped up the entire parking lot and decided to start excavating, and look what they found so far underneath. It's unbelievable. The city of David is the oldest connection that the Jews have to Israel and Jerusalem. This is basically, we're going into the city of proof. This is the proof that the Israelites are connected here from the time of King David's dynasty. 3,500 years ago, we were here, and this is where we're going. So we're not going in this part, but we're going in the other part.
We're in the city of David now, having a pit stop.
Except the Israeli archaeologists. But what you're looking at here, and what the general consensus is among archaeologists here, is that this is the base of King David's palace. That's what we think we've found here, where the palace used to sit. On the top here, these are all ruins of the base. You can see the base of different rooms. And we get these because what? Carbon dating, number one, from the rocks. We know the time period it was in. Number two, the historians' accounts. We have historians who wrote books at the time that this was all going on, and we have those accounts, and we think they correspond. And number three, the Bible itself. Jewish Torah talks about where this was, what it was overlooking, the geography and the topography around the region. So with those three things in mind, we believe that this is what we found here. Certainly this was the city of David. It's the right time period. We found artifacts. We found coins, inscriptions, rocks, certain designs that only David used. It's unbelievable, the history we have here. Really, you're standing in the old city where we were, where we'll be for the rest of the day today. That's the old city. It's newer than where we are. This is the ancient city. This is the oldest place we have in Jerusalem. Really the center of our universe, the center of the world here. Also, this is the place where David made Jerusalem the capital. Come over here. Don't drop your phone.
Don't drop your phone, don't drop your glass.
I dug this out and they filled it with water during the winter months so that during summer they had a water reserve here because it dries up. Oh, the water goes up to about 5 level. Feels like you're in Titanic.
Oh wow. Oh, so you actually do walk through.
You walk through the water. Yeah.
My cup of tea.
Okay, now this is the Canaanite dry tunnel. This is the tunnel that the Canaanites dug out, and then David, the Israelites, further dug out in order to transport the water from the spring to the other side of the city. This whole thing was flowing with water until the Israel National Water Carrier diverted the water so that we could all walk in here, like for touristic purposes. But really, it was flowing with natural fresh water from one side of the city to the other. And this was all hewn out by hand. What, the olives? Yeah. In about 4 months from now, these ones will be ready. Okay, we have 7 holy fruits of the land of Israel. 7 holy foods. Just gonna aim it right. No, put the bottom back. There you go. There you go.
Careful.
We made it. All right. You have made it to when we go to a viewpoint later, but for now we're visiting the Western Wall, which is the westernmost wall that has survived the destruction. All right. You'll have one? Will you have one? Okay, good. Hang on, one more. There it is, okay.
Forks there. Well, brought up and catch up.
Sorry if I'm being super rude, I'm just answering emails.
You carry on.
What did you get?
It's a mix.
A mixed.
Tomorrow I've got a reservation for us on the cable
Schnitzel.
car from Masada.
So this is where we had lunch.
Yeah.
And down there is the Western Wall. And I believe we're in the Jewish quarter now. Very slippery floor.
We're in the middle of the Jewish quarter right now. This is sort of the main open quarter where all the Jewish kids play at night. They come out in droves. See all the little kids playing ball here. But this is a very important menorah. Why? It's governed by the Temple Mount Institute. So it's governed by a body that wants to hopefully rebuild the third temple at some point. This menorah has been built to the exact specifications to be kosher to put into the next temple. So the Torah tells us that it has to be built in a certain way, a certain amount of gold, certain weight, the bars have to have a certain thickness, very, very specific things. This has been built to those specifications. So once there is a third temple, they will take it out of this glass and put it directly into the temple, which is why it's...
This is the burnt synagogue, one of the main sort of European Jewish synagogues. That's been burnt down many a times. And she was saying that menorah is kosher and will one day go into a temple when it is built. We're going further into the Jewish quarter now.
We saw you guys. We're like, we're gonna follow them.
Oh. This is where we are. And we're going up and out to do a tour and a view of the top of the synagogue.
Rachel's grave, that's a picture of it. That's the cave of the patriarchs. It's a picture of Hebron, where Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and their wives are all buried. Also where Adam and Eve are buried, according to Jewish tradition. This is the Tower of David, that decoration, the one that's misnamed where we saw it this morning, the citadel, the fortress. This one is Tiberias. It shows the Kinneret. Yeah, we're going to see really cool right, welcome to the top of the Porta Synagogue. One of our most beautiful and really our only 360-degree lookout from all the, you can see all four quarters from here. Look at that flag flying there. You know what that flag is? The red, the orange, and the blue? That's the Armenian flag. So you're looking at the Armenian quarter where we came from. Going over here is the Jewish quarter. Now the number one question is, there's a giant mosque in the middle of the Jewish quarter right here. It's abandoned. It's not in service.
Where are we looking?
Here.
What?
Here.
Right here. This
that.
giant structure. Right
It's
in
a
front of
mosque,
us.
is it? Oh, right.
The
So
Islamic
with the
synagogue.
oh, I see. Yeah, just trying to.
You can't miss it.
I thought it was a chimney. Yeah.
No, this is a minaret of a mosque.
Oh, okay.
The Jordanians put it here when they came and they conquered, and we didn't have access to this whole area. They put a mosque really everywhere. They put in the Jewish quarter, they put in the Christian quarter, really to say we're
here.
This
Yeah.
is now ours. But now it's abandoned, so we don't do any. Of course, we're also going to have to throw you in the water in your clothes. That's where we're going tomorrow. This is all western and southern Jerusalem. Mostly Jewish communities, but it's a mix outside of the...
So there you've got the Jewish synagogue or the shul, you've got a Muslim mosque, and there's another black one there, and then you've got some Christian churches. So this is a pretty good place for a 360 view of Jerusalem and the old city. We're quite high up.
Sometimes like the little really the Mount of Olives is very important to Christians. A lot of churches, a lot of Jesus stuff happened there. Therefore, they all make pilgrimage there to the church. And right next door is the cemetery as well.
So that gold building was owned by, or currently owned by Russia.
Quarter proper this side, which we're going to go into now. We'll see the market and we'll see churches and we'll see all the fun stuff.
Going into the Jewish quarter market soon.
Falling apart. All right. This. Where'd you get that? Oh, nice.
Road with cars.
Made it. The iconography, right? So you'll only see that in the Christian quarter here. We are now on the Via Dolorosa, which is the walkway where Jesus walked bearing the cross, where he was tried, convicted, crucified, buried, died, and then there was resurrected. All happened here. So every Friday, the Franciscan Catholics make a sort of pilgrimage. They walk along this road, the whole Via Dolorosa, all 14 stations. It stops at different churches until it ends there, at the end in the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, which is where we are going now. So you're walking along a very, very famous, very important road in Christianity.
Judaism is the one, but to be a Jew, it's too hard for so many people. So there are some that
Come stand here in the shade. Welcome to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. This is the central church in the entire Middle East. It is visited by every single Christian pilgrimage group that comes here. Protestants, Catholics, Anglicans, doesn't matter. But even the Protestants, who are the most skeptical that things actually happen, you know, where they say they happen, you know, did Jesus really touch this rock? Did he really move this? Even they visit here and venerate this site. So what it is there was 3 buildings.
So down there is where you can touch the oil. And I'll have to put on the screen what this stone represents because I can't remember. Yeah, this is the main church that everyone does sort of the pilgrimage to. And that is where Jesus is laid to rest. Mum's getting emotional. Okay. Yeah, you can hold it while I go in. Mike's like it. Darren, can you film that? Can you film it?
How's she doing now?
All the modern shops around here.
Is there?
All the mezuzahs. Darren's seeing if he can give his British blood, but I feel not. They do not want it. Well? Didn't want your British blood.
It'll take 45 minutes.
Oh no, we ain't got that. Oh, we ain't got that long. This is downtown Jerusalem. We're heading to the market. The market.
Now this bakery on your right-hand side is Marzipan. This is a world famous bakery because they make the best rugelach in the entire world. Seriously, people come here for the rugelach. Do you know what they are? The little, they look like
Darren's getting some rugula. Apparently it's the best. Go on then. Little pecan tart.
Okay guys, welcome to the Israel. Welcome to Jerusalem. Welcome to the city, Jerusalem, the old city. I give you explain about this store, and after I give it to you. You know what is za'atar? Za'atar is a spice Israeli. Pesto, blueberry and pine nuts. I want to open your hand like this and I give it to taste in one.
So we're back, and did you have a good day?
Yes.
It's about 5:45, so we've been out for most of the day. We're knackered. We've come back.
From Victor Meldrew.
Dad booked the trip with this guide, but he didn't quite figure out how much walking actually there
It's
was.
okay for us.
I don't know. Even my feet are hurting now.
But you
We did a. Yeah,
My feet are
but my
completely
feet,
fine.
my feet would have hurt anyway.
My feet are alright. Fine.
Yeah, but it's not the shoes that are uncomfortable. It's just I've walked a lot on my feet. Anyway.
I walked a lot on my feet and I'm fine.
Yeah, anyway. So we did, because I didn't really talk through it much, but we did all 4 quarters of the old city. We did David City as well. And then we went through some of the markets. We went to and walked up one of the main synagogues. It's Darren just breaking bits. And then we did one of the churches. I would have added in annotations of what they're all called because can't remember.
Jesus, the oldest
Yeah,
church.
the church where Jesus is buried apparently. So yeah, we're just gonna relax. We're not gonna do a lot this evening. Like literally going out to get some supplies, and then yeah. Tomorrow we are heading further south. We're going to like the Dead Sea, through the mountains. So yeah, I'll catch up with you a little bit later when we've relaxed and we just feel a salty, sweaty mess. So yeah, and Darren's got stuff from the tunnels all on his shirt.
Yeah.
We went through the dry tunnels, but apparently there were wet tunnels in St. David City. So, yeah, glad we didn't do that. I mean, look at the view. I don't know, Darren bought this. Whatever that is.
It's like a ginger,
Like
light,
it's
lemon
dried
mix.
fruit, really.
Very
isn't
nice. It'd be nice with
Darren got suckered in the market. And then we also got some of these. What was this? Like arugula.
Yeah.
So we'll try some of those later. And I'm going into the bath.
Yeah.
Shut up. So we are refreshed, although I'm getting a bit of a headache starting. Darren's caught the sun a little bit.
Alright.
We are just about ready to go out. We're just gonna head to a supermarket to get some supplies. We are driving to like the Dead Sea area tomorrow, so we want to get some drinks and bits and pieces, and we're not gonna have like a proper meal tonight. We had quite a big lunch, so we'll just get some nibbles. We've tucked into the arugula, very nice. Yeah, gonna go and see if the parents are ready. We're walking to the little supermarket. Some very nice little flats. And apparently it is just round the corner here. Some of the biscuits.
Do you want to get all those or just want to get a couple of bottles of water?
Here's the crisps.
Because that's going to be heavy to carry back to the back of the room.
I'll carry it, I'll be fine.
This is where we've gone. Goods acquired. Mum's got the light bag. So we went up to the little lounge at the top because Dad has access to that, and we had managed to catch them right at the end of their dinner, which was good. So we had a little nibble about 8:30, and then 9 o'clock they put desserts out, so we had a few little desserts, which were quite nice. And yeah, we're just going to prepare for tomorrow, a very early start again. And like I said, we're going to the Dead Sea, driving through the mountains, so lots of nice scenery. And yeah, we will see you tomorrow for another fun and probably long day.